All right, Ian, welcome to the team manager spot. Over the years, you've always kind of been hidden in the background a little bit, and I think you liked it that way.
I did. I seemed a lot more comfortable in that position, should I say.
Talk about the team for next year.
I'm excited. Like I've said a couple of times today, Marvin, I think, has huge potential. He finished second this previous year, and yeah, there's a few little things that he's missing, but I think it's things that he can work out on his own. We have a good bike. He has a good training program. All those pieces of the puzzle, I think, are well in place. We just need him to work a little bit on things he knows he needs to strengthen, and I think then he could fight to win that championship. Absolutely. And then Cooper, I'm really happy to have him on board. He's a young guy. He was extremely successful in the lights class, winning 3 championships, and that tells me the potential's there. And I'm not quite sure what went awry these last few years, but I'm hoping that the same program as what we have had for Ryan and for Marvin will be able to help him get back on track. And so we're just going to work with him on the bike, give him as much support as we can, and let him work through his growing pains at Eldon. I'm sure that's going to be tough, and once he gets through all of that, I think he'll also be able to compete for podiums and wins. I really believe it.
Also paired him up with Carlos, who has a little championship experience.
That was exactly it. You know, we wanted to give him all the tools that Ryan had, and I think he knows that he has great support, great mechanic. You know, all those little bits and pieces give you confidence, and in the end, a rider's confidence is such a big part of this puzzle. You know, and if he gets that, I think he'll be well on his way. So I'm hoping that's the way it goes.
Do you think Cooper fits on your bike a little better than maybe his previous ride?
That's hard to say. Personally, I think all the bikes out there are good bikes, all capable of winning, absolutely. And I think that it's a matter of putting all the small pieces together that make the difference in the end. And if you can get the information from the rider. Normally these guys are young kids that you're dealing with. They all give you information about the bike in a different way, some way that their dad taught them. So you got to try and weave through all of that and figure out what they're telling you. And I think if you can get that, and they feel that you get them, then you can make progress. And it's not always easy. Normally it takes a little bit of time, but for me, I think the best thing is just to keep things simple and be patient, and then you can make those steps.
Marvin and Coop have had a little history in the past. Do you think it adds some motivation for both of them during training and maybe racing also? Absolutely.
You know, I don't think there's one guy out there that's really favors having someone as a teammate unless he's way slower than than him. And for sure it's going to motivate Marvin, and I'm all for it. The only thing that I want them to do is to respect one another. They can race hard as long as they respect each other. I think it'll be fine. And from what I've seen the last few years with having guys push hard in practice, it only helps you. I think it's a good thing.
Last year was kind of with Brock going away, kind of late in the Supercross season, it was kind of a lonely deal under the truck with one rider.
It was, Brock's incident. Everyone knows what happened, and so for Marvin, it's also tough. You're missing that guy that normally rides with you during the week, and so yeah, and for the team and for the mechanics and everything, it was a big hole, and it felt a little weird. Absolutely.
Having that extra competition should show up on the track.
I sure hope so, man. I really hope so.
Well, congrats on the new gig, and we'll see you come A1.
Thank you. I appreciate that.